travail d'Haïti, représentants des organisations employées et des organisations de travailleurs. Bonjour à tout le monde. En tant que représentant du directeur du bureau sous-régional de la unité organique centrale Haïti, Panama et la République dominicaine, M. Valle, je vous transmets ces sincères salutations ainsi
training skills to the garment sector. I will say a couple of things about IFC's role in better work globally, and then close my remarks with a few words about better work Haiti. We are proud, actually, to be very happy to have been engaged with our partner, ILO, in the Global Better Work Program. As my colleague mentioned, the program is already implemented and being implemented in other countries. Haiti is, I think, number 4. First in Jordan, Cambodia, it's ongoing in Vietnam, and we're very excited to bring that experience to our engagement in Haiti as the country number 4 in our global program. What IFC brings to the Better Work program.
So really, Better Work is very designed to work together in global supply chains, in Haiti and in apparel industry to do those things. Now, when we think about labour standards, we like to use the analogy of a house. So if we think about labour standards as being the roof of the house, there are two things that should hold up the roof of the house. One is labour administration and inspection and enforcement. I particularly acknowledge our colleagues from the Ministry of Labour and Social Affairs. And the second is the capacity of employers and unions to have social dialogue, to talk to each other, to bargain, to make agreements and to enforce them. These are the walls of the house that hold up the roof, that is labour standards. The problem in Haiti, as we've been talking about over the last week, is that there has been many challenges and many, in periods of great strife that the country has had to face, and that these outer walls are weak at the moment in Haiti. So what we are trying to do as part of the Better Work program is say, how do we put in extra struts to help hold up the roof of that house, which is better work, whilst at the same time working to improve the capacity in the outer walls. And these are the outer walls of the role of the labour administration and the role of employers and unions. And I want to acknowledge here US Dole and their willingness to work with us so that in this Better Work program we have components for these outer walls as well as what we would call Better Work proper, which are these 3 central things. And this is very important as we go forward. So these 3 central struts that we're talking about, which is what Better Work labour standards and national patient labour. So this is the standard. It's a very clear standard. It's the same standard that is in the HOPE 2 legislation. And it's the same standard that many suppliers are already working with international buyers on. Because what international buyers will have in their codes and contracts is the same thing. It's core labour standards and national labour law. So core labour standards is freedom from child labour, forced labour, discrimination, and right of freedom of association and collective bargaining. The other things that are covered by national law are things that are regulated properly at the country level. And these are things like wages, hours, leave, occupational safety and health. So this is the standard that we're talking about. So part of our work in this first strut is we will be doing an assessment for all factories that are signed into the program. And I'm very pleased to tell you that I understand from Richard we're about 80% fully signed, and I think we'll soon be 100% fully signed.
Bonsoir, nous sommes qui te suivent en conférence en délégation brésilienne d'affaires et Caribé. Et tout ça, là, c'est des plans qui a utilisés pour voir comment capable aider la population haïtienne dans le mouvement, et surtout créer des factories, créer de façon pour capable d'envoyer plus de travail dans le pays d'Haïti. Et ils font une évaluation à 14 ans, 15 000 personnes que ils font évaluer que dans les 14 et 15 mois qui viennent pour venir là, que eux-mêmes évaluent et il y a pas de travail. C'est comme ça, nous avons fait un coup tout près président c'était moi, qui c'est monsieur Jean Parlement Mathurin, lui-même qui était ban nous des déclarations et qui t'a expliqué nous plus de ça que monsieur même mission monsieur en Haïti et visite dans plusieurs provinces en Haïti. Et je pense que après tout ça que nous sommes vivre là, après tout ça que nous sommes tendus, nous-mêmes visiter Melody Express, website qui c'est www.melodyexpress.com et on va connaître plus, on va informer plus parce que c'est Haïti en question, tout simplement Haïti en question. Merci, une autre fois.